Louisiana Beer Reviews, Monk's Ale, brewed by the Abbey Beverage Company of Biquou, New Mexico, Belgian style single ale. It's brewed at that abbey, the Benedictine Abbey of Christ in the Desert, and also contract brewed in Moriarty, New Mexico. It says serve it between 45 and 54 degrees. I think I have it a little too cold. I pulled it right out the fridge. It says distinctly mild, spicy taste, moderate fruity aroma. Lends a note of clove. Let's see about that. In combination with malts and hints of plum and apricot. Honey-like quality up front. Crisp, dry finish. Well, this will be interesting. Made with care and prayer. This is an abbey. Has been there in the desert, and you have to take a long dirt road, they say, through the desert to this isolated abbey. And it's been there since, I think, 1954. This beer has been out since 2006. 5.2% alcohol, 27 international bitterness units. They use North American barley malt and Belgian barley malt, and 3 different hops. Hallertau from Germany, Saz hops from Czechia, and Pilsner hops. Gets a good score on Beer Advocate, and only a 48 out of 100 on Rate Beer, 48 out of 100 for the style Belgian Pale Ale. Okay, they were closing this out at Dorgnac's. They were trying to sell it for $9.99. I guess it wasn't moving. They had a lot of back stock, and so they had it for $3.33 a bottle. So I said, I'm buying this. And it's interesting, if you get on their website, the Monk's website, they have some interesting information about the brewing process and the work of the Abbey and their history. Almost, well, 60 years now. Right, pop right off. Not a ceramic top, it's plastic. You don't really ever see ceramic tops anymore, it's all plastic. Well, it's really fizzing, and look at all that smoke. Look at that. Woo! Now, this bottle is big. It's 25.4 ounces, 750 milliliters. Not bad, $3.33. These days with the expensive craft beers, it's nice to find a bargain. Well, no kind of head, no collar or foam at all, just a little bit of white stuff at the top, but it's very orange. Well, with the sun shining through at me, it's orange, brilliant orange, with some streaming bubbles, little tight bubbles. From that direction, it's orange gold. Okay, I wish you could see it with the sun shining through it. The aroma, dark fruits. No, let me take that back. Medium fruits, like plum, yeah, apricot, maybe some of those yellow raisins, or golden raisins, whatever they call those things. Maybe figs, some sweet breadiness, sugar. I don't know where they're getting off with this 48 out of 100. Of course, I haven't tasted it yet, but if the aroma's an indication, this is really nice. Let's go with the flavor. It's very zesty, yeasty, bready, fruity. There's a background tap water note, but if you think about it, there are so many beers that if you sit there and concentrate, you'll pick up the tap water. It's hard to mask that, I guess. Cloves, maybe, but I'm picking up more cinnamon, and there's yeastiness, maybe a little butteriness. I think this would go go well with some bread and butter or cheese and crackers. The mouth feels light to medium, so it's a light-bodied beer, and the finish is crisp and dry, like they say. Well, I have to tell you this, it's very light, refreshing, mild, easygoing, and drinkable. Some people don't like the Belgian ales because they're so sugary and cloying and chewy, and they have that grain husk, that almost that high gravity malt liquor aspect, which you'll get with your Camo Black Ice and those kind of things. And that's true. You can do a side-by-side comparison with like La Trappe Quadruple and Camo Black Ice. Yeah, that's a lager, that's a quad ale, but you'll see the grain husk showing up in both. This does not have any of that. So this is like a really mild Belgian style. It really is zesty. Yeah, I think it's nice, really nice. Not extraordinary, not anything like profound, but it's good. And I would go and say A-. I would say excellent to an extent. A-, especially with $3.33 a bottle, and I think there's some sediment at the bottom. It's really a deal. I'm gonna let it warm as I drink it down, and I think it's gonna improve. So A- is the initial rating, and I think it could really go higher. So they're doing a great job over there, I must admit. So laissez le bon temps rouler. This is an excellent and interesting, certainly interesting, Belgian style ale from New Mexico, which is not a separate country. Some people still think, I'm talking about Americans, think that they need a passport to go to New Mexico. No, you need a passport to go to, or a passport card, which is cheaper, to go to regular Mexico, the United Mexican States. But New Mexico is a U.S. state. But anyway, thought I'd give you that information. Y'all come on down to warming southeastern Louisiana.